Hi. Well, it's Pastor Ryan here, and I want to talk to you about the upcoming holiday season because we know that this is always a stressful time of the year with plenty of mixed emotions. And we know that this year's going to be no different. And so that's why we thought it would be a good idea to invite everyone to bring an ancient church tradition into their homes. And I'm talking about the Advent wreath here. Now, the Advent wreath goes with Advent, and if you haven't heard of Advent, Advent is a time of preparing for Christmas. And each of the 4 weeks of Advent, you light one more candle each week as you progress, getting closer to Christmas Eve when you light the center candle to celebrate Jesus' birth, Jesus, the light of the world. And the Advent wreath is actually thought to have originated in the Lutheran Church. And the circle fits because of God's unending love, the pine branches green all throughout the year, just how God's love is with us all throughout the year, even in those times when it seems like everything else is laying fallow. And we know that that's quite the promise that's comforting, especially on a year like this. And of course, the candles, like we said, the light of the world. So what you have is your Advent wreath there with its symbols, and each week as you progress toward Christmas, you light one more candle. You've probably done similar things like this with the Christmas paper chains. The Advent wreath comes from the church, though. And what we thought we would do is get an Advent wreath to you all so that you could have one of these in your home to help you celebrate Christmas, prepare for Christmas during this busy year, during this unusual year, to have something special to look forward to at least once a week, and we think that this could be something to do each day. Now, the Advent wreath that we want to get you is a build it yourself. So the frame, the metal piece, will already come prefabricated, but then we'll get you everything else you need to decorate it yourself. The pine branches, if you need those, the wire to hold the pine branches there, even some ribbon to decorate it if you'd like, the candles if you need them, and even if you'd feel more comfortable, we can get you battery operated ones. So we'll get you everything you need. And we've even put together a how-to video of how to build your Advent wreath, although it is very simple. It's so simple, anyone can do it. And in fact, it could even be a nice family activity, something that you could have at the middle of the dinner table, and each night you could light one of the candles and have a family devotion. And that's the other thing that we have to go along with this Advent wreath kit that we'll get you. We can get you a daily devotion. These are simple adult devotions. They're nice and short, so maybe each morning before you get your day started, you could light one of the candles, do your Advent devotion, and go about your day. Or we also have this a family devotion, and it's based on Jesus's family tree. And there's activities for all ages to include with that. So maybe each night around dinner time, you could do this as a family. We thought that this would be a nice thing on such an unusual Advent to do something to make this time extra special. We also have something, a little special thing included for Christmas, Christmas Eve, and I won't say any more about that. Now, the other thing about this Advent wreath, though, is all of our services, our at-home services for Advent, and even the Christmas Eve, will begin with an interactive element for your Advent wreath at home. So we think that this can be something really special. And so what we also want to say about this Advent wreath is we want to get it to you all for free, no cost. We want to open it to anyone who would like to have this because we know it's a tough year, and we thought this would be a nice blessing to share with everyone. So if you want to get one of these, just get a hold of us. However you found this video, click through to the Contact Us. Say you'd be interested in getting the Advent wreath for your at-home devotions, for the at-home service. And we would just love to share that with you. So that's everything. Know that you're in our prayers, and we pray that this unusual Advent would be nonetheless blessed for you.